Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga, where it's not about the pose and you don't have to be perfect. In fact, stay tuned for my epic fail today. Our class, glowing yoga body workouts. Sit up nice and tall, deep breaths, and remind yourself you are beautiful. As you inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up. As you exhale, take your left hand to right knee, right hand behind, and twist. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper if you can. Keeping the breath nice and steady. Inhale, come back to center. And reach your fingertips forward. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, walking forward or stay up as you exhale. Breathing into those hips. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaws. Steady, steady ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. Inhale, come on up. Lean back and do the yoga switch. Left shin in front, ground down through your sitting bones. Next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale and twist. Roll the left shoulder open, turn from your rib cage and your chest. Getting some movement through the spine is always good. Come back to center, fingertips forward, inhale, lengthen your spine, stay up or walk yourself forward any amounts. And then find some ease and comfort, maybe in your neck, your shoulders, your jaw. Maybe your back. Breathe into your hips, letting go of any tension. Make your way back up and roll forward. Wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, sweep it under the left, coming onto the right shoulder. Pull your left hip back. Take your left hand to the low back or reach it around, hook it onto the thigh. Option to extend the left leg back and even lift it up off the floor. If you do, drop your outer left hip down, keep your hips level, or you will suddenly roll onto your back. Release the leg back down, inhale back to table. Keep your belly pulled in, and we'll do the other side. Left arm up, inhale. As you exhale, sweep it underneath the right, coming to the left shoulder. Pull that right hip back, right hand to low back, or reach it around, holding onto the leg. Option to reach back through your right leg and drop the outer right hip down. Keep the hips nice and level. Lift up through the low belly and the pelvic floor. And roll your top shoulder back. Release. Come back to table. We're going to work on the hips today and the shoulders. Hands in front of the shoulders now. Turn your inner elbows forward. Tuck the toes for down dog. Stretch all the way back. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Take your hands as wide as your mat. You can even grab the sides of the mat and then press back from there. Pull in through the rib cage and the lower belly. Knees can be bent or straight. And breathe. So we'll do some flow, stretch open the hips and shoulders. And then we'll get to bird of paradise eventually. Walk your hands to shoulders distance and your feet to hips width. Inhale, float your right leg back and up, and then go ahead and open the hip and bend your knee. Stretch back with the arms, reach down through the left heel. Nice long stretch. Then square off your hips, look forward, exhale, bring the thigh toward the belly, shoulders over wrists, pull in through the belly and the low ribs, press away from the floor. And now step it up right in between the hands, spin the back heel down, warrior two. Make sure the right knee's over the ankle, point it over your middle toes, it's pointed straight ahead. And then take your hands behind you, either press fists or palms together, roll the shoulder heads back, and then inhale, start to widen through the collarbones as you hinge from your front hip crease, taking your elbow toward your thigh. Maybe it will come to the inside of the thigh, maybe not. Either way, roll your top shoulder back, spread out your collarbones. Inhale, come on up. Reach the arms out. Exhale, windmill the arms down and come to plank. Knees can be up or down. Slowly lower all the way to your belly. Bring your hands by your low ribs. Inhale, peel the chest up for cobra. Lengthen sitting bones to heels. Tuck your toes under as you come down. Knees can be up or down. Press up to plank. Downward facing dog. So we're at the beach and it's very, very windy today. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hips, stretch back, reach that right heel toward the ground. That wind really comes into play when you're trying to do balance poses. You'll see very soon. Square up the hips. Exhale. Bring the thigh in toward the belly. Pause here as you breathe, rounding the upper back a bit and pulling strongly in through your abdominals. Step it up between the hands, spin the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink in. Drop your front hip down. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Bring your hands behind you. Press fists or palms together. Widen your collarbones as you inhale, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, keep the spine long and then begin to hinge forward from your front hip crease, taking the elbow toward the thigh. On top of it, behind it, if you can get it in front, slide it down, roll your top shoulder back. Look up toward the sky, unless that bothers your neck. Press to the outer edge of the back foot, lifting back inner thigh as you breathe. Inhale, make your way up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, come to plank. Lower chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, upward facing dog or stick with cobra. Exhale, downward dog, stretch back. Spread your fingers, press into the base of your fingers, lift up through your forearms and breathe. So inhale way up onto the toes, exhale everything out, step or float as you inhale, come halfway up, lengthen, fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, press through the feet and rise up, look up, lengthen up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take your feet hips socket distance apart, outer edges of your feet parallel. And then inhale, sit back into chair pose. Weight into the heels, shins press back. Exhale, sweep the arms to the lower back, interlace fingers or hook thumbs, look up. Inhale, belly to thighs, exhale, stretch forward, straighten the legs any amount, reaching the arms up and maybe over, stretching the shoulders. Make sure you stretch your shoulders gently using your breath. And now bend the knees again, release the arms, touch your fingertips to the ground. Stay that low and reach the arms up, belly to thighs still. Weight into the heels. Pick your belly up off your thighs, but keep the knees bent. Sweep the arms back again, interlace other pinky or thumb on top. Roll the shoulders back, look up, inhale. Exhale, belly to thighs, and fold, straightening the legs any amount. Stretching the shoulders. Crown of the head reaching toward the ground. Breathe here. Pull the belly in. Bend the knees, drop the hips, fingertips touch the floor if possible. Keep your spine long. Reach the arms by the ears, but keep the belly on the thighs. Then inhale, slowly pick the belly up, still in chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step to plank and lower, or you could always float it to chaturanga. Shoulders no lower than elbows in chaturanga. Then inhale, pressing up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog, stretch back. Right leg lifts, inhale, level hips. And exhale, again, thigh to belly, press away from the floor. Pull in your ribs. Step your right foot up by the right hand. Inhale, high lunge, crescent. Bend your back knee, tilt your pelvis forward, pull the right hip back, zip up the belly. Bend your right elbow, take your left hand on top of it, or left hand behind the back, holding onto your hands or your shirt, roll your left shoulder back. Now slowly as you exhale, bend that back knee any amount, and then straighten. Keep a steady gaze. Inhale, bend the knee any amount. Exhale, hips low, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Take the back heel down, line up heel to arch, still with your arms behind you, clasping. Gomukhasana arms, and then release the arms. Interlace fingers, take them to the back hip. So interlace, take them behind you. Now look to the long side of the mat. Widen your collarbones, roll your shoulder heads back, but make sure the knee is still pointed over the middle toes. Now straighten the leg, bring your hands to center, point your toes in toward each other a little. As you exhale, fold, Prasarita Padottanasana C. Shift the weight toward the balls of the feet so hips are over heels. Firm your legs. Again, let your shoulders soften with your breath. As you inhale, make your way all the way back up with a long spine. Turning your right leg out, back toes in, heel to arch, arms at shoulder height. Exhale, hinge from your hip crease. Reach, reach, reach out and down. Take your right hand wherever it reaches to or lands and stretch up through your left arm. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, sweep it down, take it behind your back or hook it onto the right thigh. Press down into the base of the big toe of your right foot, drawing the hip underneath you. Look up toward the sky unless it bothers your neck. Looking down to the mat, bring your hands down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, press to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, thigh toward belly, shoulders over wrists. Press away from the floor. Step the foot up by the left hand, stand the ball of your back foot, come on up into your high lunge. Bend the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward, pull the left hip back, zip in the belly. Bend your left elbow and take the hand onto the elbow or sweep your right arm behind you, holding your shirt or clasping. Breathing here, start to bend the back knee slowly. Exhale, straighten it. Inhale, slow bends. Exhale, straighten. Make sure the front knee's over the ankle. Inhale, slowly bend. Keep your hips as low as you can as you exhale, straighten the leg. Keep the hands. Now change the feet. Line up front heel and back arch. Keep the knee right over your middle toes above the ankle. Turn your torso to the long side of the mat. Breathe. Release the arms. Inhale. Exhale, interlace other pinky or thumb on top and take the arms to the back hip, the low waist. Keep turning the torso toward the long side of the mat. Make sure the knee is still pointed over the middle toes. And then straighten the leg, point your toes in toward each other a little bit. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hinge from the hip creases and fold. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Keep that interlace, but soften your elbow joints and shift the weight toward the balls of your feet. Firm your leg muscles. Firm your outer hips in towards center and hold an imaginary beach ball, squeezing between the thighs as you inhale to come up. Turning the left leg out, back toes in, arms at shoulder height. Inhale, both legs straight, hinge from the hip crease, reach out and then down. Left hand wherever it falls, stretch the right arm up. Keep lengthening the side waist and torso. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, sweep it down and around to your low back or hook it onto the thigh. Roll your top shoulder back. Look up at the sky only if it's okay on your neck. Keep drawing the front sitting bone under you and unlock your knee joints. Look down to the ground and step back to plank. Lower Chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders above wrists and up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, stretch back. Breathe here. Remember, you can always push pause, take a child's pose, take a break anytime you feel you need it. Come way up onto the toes, exhale everything out, hips high, step or float forward, inhale, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Take your feet hip socket distance apart. Now take your right arm underneath your right thigh to the hip. Sweep your left arm behind your back. Hold onto your hands or hold onto your clothing. Roll the left shoulder back. Maybe start to straighten the legs, any amount. And breathe here, looking toward the sky. Now look back toward the ground. Take your fingertips to the earth. Inhale, reach up through your left leg. Keep that right hand just where it was. We're opening the hips. Keep stretching up through the lifted leg and pressing down onto the standing leg. Slowly release the leg back down and fold. Now bend the knees a little. Take your left hand underneath your left thigh toward your butt. Bring your right arm behind your back, holding the left hand or holding your shirt. Roll the top shoulder open. Straighten the legs any amount if you can. Turning your torso, looking up toward the sky. Breathe here. Pull the belly in, lift the pelvic floor, look back down. Take your right fingertips to the floor, but keep the left hand where it was. Sweep the right leg up as you inhale. Once you get it up there, start to reach through the ball of the foot and just feel how it wants to get lighter. But keep grounded in the left leg and foot. Slowly release it down. Release the arms, folding forward. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, step the feet closer together if you like. Look halfway up. And then exhale, fold again. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, come to chair pose. Weight into the heels, sit back. Bring hands to heart and then fold forward, straighten the legs. Look up, inhale. Exhale, step or float, finding chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale, stretch all the way back into down dog. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale, step it up between the hands, spin the back heel down, heel to arch, come to warrior two. Knee over ankle. Now lean forward, take right forearm to right thigh, left arm straight up, and then take it behind your back to the low back or hook it on the thigh. Right arm can stay where it was or slide it down to the ankle or bring it in front to the thigh for interlock, taking it underneath, holding on to your left hand or hold on to a piece of your pants. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Now look down. You're going to step your back foot to the front of the mat. Start grounding through the left foot. Pull your belly in, lift your pelvic floor, pick up that right leg, and hopefully you get to stay up and extend it. But not for me today. I pick it up, it goes back down. Slowly release and fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, pressing through the hands and feet. Exhale to down dog. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, and I don't either. Sometimes balance is tricky. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it slowly between the hands. Spin the back heel down, heel to arch, alignment, warrior two. Reach out through the arms, then lean forward, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches up. And then sweep it behind the back or hook it onto the thigh. You can keep the left forearm on thigh or slide the hand down to the ankle, or with the left arm inside of the thigh, reach it back, elbow bends, interlacing, clasping, or holding onto clothing. Roll the top shoulder back. Keep lengthening the crown of the head forward. Look to the ground. Step your back foot all the way to the front of the mat, grounding through the right leg. Pull the belly and ribs in as you pick up that left leg, firming the standing leg, and maybe stretching out through the leg. Keep a steady gaze. And hey, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You do the best you can and just let go of results. Release it back down, forward fold. Nice work. Nod your head yes. Releasing the neck, then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back into chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale, lift the hips, stretch back. Breathe. Look forward, step or hop and sit. And then lifting into boat pose. You can hold on behind the knees if you like, or keep the knees bent or straighten them, but keep the spine long. That's important. Then we're going to lower down. Put your hands on the floor if you have any problems with the back or any discomfort. Otherwise, lower slowly, slowly, and then down. Bend your knees, heels underneath the knees for bridge pose. Inhale, tilt the pelvis up, lift low back, mid back, maybe the upper back. Roll the shoulders under, interlace the hands, or keep the palms flat. Spiral your thighs down toward the floor. Lengthen your tailbone toward the backs of your knees. Make sure your toes point in toward each other just slightly. Lengthen your neck. Release, lower down, take soles of feet together, knees apart. Breathe here. Think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. And then release, bring the feet back to the floor, knees up. Bridge pose again, or take hands up by the ears for wheel. Come to the crown of the head if you're taking wheel. Line up wrists under elbows and then straighten the arms. Make sure toes pointing in, spiral the thighs in toward each other, stretching out the front of the body, lengthening sitting bones to backs of knees, pressing shoulder blades toward the chest. Collarbones wide. If you're all the way up, chin into chest first and roll down. Release your bridge. If you are there, hug your knees in and rock side to side. Either roll to your right to come up or rock and roll back and forth 2 or 3 times, coming all the way up to seated. Extend the legs and pull the toes back, but press the heels down, Dandasana, from the legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hip creases to come forward. Lengthen on your inhale. Exhale, extend forward any amount. Hold the feet, hold the legs, use a strap. Just try and keep your spine as long as you can. Crown of the head is reaching forward toward the feet, or if you're up a little higher, lengthen it toward the sky. Keep your breath steady and smooth. Head up, inhale, release, exhale. Bend your right leg. Either take it just above the left knee, or take the heel toward the navel, bring it across for half lotus. Right hand behind you, reach left arm for left foot. Exhale, hinge from the hips to come forward. You can also take your right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh for Janu Sirsasana. If you've got the arm behind the back, you might hold the toe or hold your shirt. Roll the shoulder away from the mat. Inhale, head up. Exhale to release. Now, right foot toward left inner thigh, bend the left knee back. Bring your left hand across and your right hand behind you to twist. Option to take that right leg again into half lotus with your right hand behind your back holding the toe. Left hands to the outside of the knee and you're twisting. Inhales to lengthen you. Exhales, twist in maybe a little deeper. Head to center and unwind. Straightening out both legs again to Dandasana. And now left knee bends. You can take it just above the thigh, take it to the inner thigh, or left heel toward navel, bring it across for half lotus. Left hand behind the back, reach for the toe or your shirt. Right hand for the right foot as you hinge from the hip creases to fold. Rolling the left shoulder back away from the mat. Keep the right toes pulling back. Hold your foot, hold your leg, whatever works. Inhale, head up, and exhale, release. So you can keep that half lotus if you like, if it works for you, as you bend your right knee back or set it down onto the floor. Bringing the left hand behind again to hold onto the foot or your shirt, right arm across and twist. Inhale, create length, exhale to twist. the right leg that's bent back, you can also extend it forward if bending it back that way isn't good for your knee. Always got to modify and take care of those knees and take care of your precious, precious body. Bring your head to center, release. Take your feet onto the floor with your knees bent. Keep your hands on the mat to roll down or do it without, as long as it doesn't hurt your back. Extend your legs straight up to the sky. And just hold here for a few breaths. Or if you take shoulder stand, you can do that as long as your neck is happy with it. I'm not doing a full shoulder stand today because some days my neck is not happy to be there. This is one of those days. Just breathing here. Now take the hands to the backs of the thighs. Bring your hips back down if you've taken them off the mat. Slide your hands toward your feet. Bend the knees as you like, or keep them straight. It's like doing your forward fold upside down. Slowly begin to release. Bend the knees, take your feet to the floor. Shift your hips over to the left, drop your knees to the right. Crossing left knee over right or not. Look over the left shoulder. Scooch that left shoulder a little bit to the left and breathe. Belly turns to the sky. Head to center, knees to center. Shift the hips to the right. Knees to the left, crossing right over left if you like. Scooching that right shoulder over to the right a little bit. Turn your belly toward the sky. Long Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, center, hug your knees in, lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor. Extend your legs, shoulder blades away from the ears, and relax. Natural breathing, release any tension in your neck. Our quote today comes from Margot Anand. Loving yourself does not mean being self-absorbed or narcissistic or disregarding others. Rather, it means welcoming yourself as the most honored guest in your own heart, a guest worthy of respect, a lovable companion. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana, rest. Where you are, take a deeper breath as you start to move your hands and your feet, ankles, wrists. Inhale, long stretch overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, roll yourself onto your right side. Pause here to thank yourself for showing up today. Make your way to seated, hands together. Hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to your heart center, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to your mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communication, sending positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. You are beautiful. If you enjoyed this class, you will love this total body yoga. It's become quite popular. And did you know that today's class is part of my Hatha Yoga Joy program? For the whole program, click this playlist here.